What's going on? It's Norm here from International Motor Cars, and I just wanted to show you guys very quickly this super cool 2017 Raptor. Really nice color, super nice interior. I'm gonna drive this thing and actually make some content with it, but for now, let's shut it off. And today we're gonna pull in our 500,000 kilometer S2000, and we're gonna do an inspection on it. I'm gonna let you guys know what we find with this 500,000 kilometer car. I'm super curious if it's gonna need anything, because we have not inspected it or reconditioned it. We simply just cleaned it up, washed it, gave it a quick clean, pulled it inside. Did do a little first drive in it, and talked, of course, about what our future plans with it are. Now, while we're in here, just give you guys a quick update. We got all kinds of sold stuff. This is sold. This is sold. This is actually double sold, apparently. Double sold. Sold. 911 from one of our last videos. Already sold. Had all kinds of people on that. Sold instantly. But S2000. Let's grab the keys, start this thing up, and we'll pull it outside. We're going to pull it in our shop, do a full mechanical inspection on it, and I'm going to give you guys the report on what we found. All right, so let's go ahead and fire up our S2000 now. Starts. You guys can see this thing has no warning lights on whatsoever. Just going to buckle up my seatbelt here so you can see that light goes off. There you go. So no warning lights whatsoever. Put this thing in gear. The roof works. You guys saw that, which I will actually just put it up here in just 1 second before we get outside. Okay, let's see. Roof. Maybe that needs to be on. Yeah, there you go. So you guys can see the power roof works fine. And just gotta clip those two clips in. There you go. Power roof works. And we're gonna pull this thing outside. Windows up. So all the basic functions of the vehicle, like anything obvious, works. And we're gonna, let's see, there we go. Lights are off. And the car drives without any obvious issues. So there's no weird noises or anything kind of that you would noticeably see on an inspection when driving. Tires on inspection seem fine. Obviously, all that stuff is basic mechanics. What we're really going to be looking at today is, you know, the underneath of the engine. You know, is there any leaks, anything like that? So I'm gonna pull it in, give my magic horn. That's like I said, my magic door opener. Let's beep the horn, and there you go, just like that, they open it. And we'll put this thing up and get a tech underneath it. We're gonna see what our 500,000 kilometer S2000 needs in the shop. All right, so we're putting the S2000 back up, and they have done a mechanical inspection on it. And I don't know what the results are, so we're gonna have a look underneath it, and then I'm gonna report to you guys what the issues are. I still think this is funny. 2000S. That panel is definitely repainted. You can tell it's slightly different color if you look there. So obviously someone either did that for fun or someone wasn't the smartest. All right, so we're underneath the S2000 now. And what's this differential? Thing looks good under there. that like where a hanger goes, or yeah, no hanger there. So is this exhaust aftermarket? Oh yeah, wow. Honda, interesting. Yeah, those look a little aftermarket. Yeah. And underneath here, everything looks pretty solid. Nothing obvious. Usually, like if there's an oil leak, this would be kind of soaked. Is that a little bit of, no? A little bit there, maybe?
No.
Nothing?
That's just from the snow.
Oh, okay.
Dirty swan.
Okay. So, what's wrong with it?
Valve cover's leaking.
Okay.
And you got a hose from your oil filter that's leaking, and 2 ABS codes.
So 2 ABS codes, but no ABS light.
Correct.
So what?
Miscommunication codes.
Okay. So it's not an actual, it's like software, not like a hardware thing? Yeah. Okay. And
valve cover leak.
Can you see that from the top, or?
You can see it from the bottom.
Oh, well, there's the, so that's the oil filter hose leak.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be hard to fix at all on this. That looks very accessible. And
less than $100 you can get that done.
Less than $100. And can you see the valve covers on from underneath, or?
Yeah, let's be better off seeing it from this side here, I think.
Where are they?
It's there, but it's on the other side that's worse.
Hold on. Yeah, you can't even. Let's see if I can get it up there. Yeah, you can't even really tell. I don't know how he sees that.
That's not bad at all.
It's a little bit of valve cover leak and oil filter housing and a hose. So really nothing too crazy.
Suspension, brakes, tires, all good.
Yeah. So all that stuff is pretty, easily serviced. I'm sure obviously not original parts there. But really, when you look at the motor on this car with 500,000 K, so 320,000 miles, pretty bulletproof. Like nothing. And there's nothing like obvious that the engine's been replaced or out or anything like that. That's crazy. So whoever bought this thing 100% took care of it, because, apart from there's some cosmetic stuff, like the bumper's not in the best shape, and the rear bumper also not in the best shape at all. Little marks, some, let's say, poor repaint, and maybe some clear coat missing there. So cosmetically, not great. Not bad though. We showed you guys the roof working, but mechanically, with 500,000 K, this is a pretty solid car. Pretty solid. Yeah, this is an aftermarket jam jar.
Yeah.
Aftermarket battery volt meter, looks like, yeah. Amperes, yeah. And otherwise, this thing looks very clean. Like, whoever owned this thing took care of it. Can you see the valve covers here?
Valve cover.
Okay, so there's your valve cover leak. I'm just gonna move that, yeah. So, you can just see on the side there, a little bit of oil leak. And that on this is probably very simple to do. It looks like this just comes off.
Yeah.
So very simple to do. What would the cost be? $600?
No.
$800? Less?
$300-400.
Like retail?
Yeah.
$300-400. Clean this thing up. Do you think this thing would make $1 million K?
Yeah.
Oh yeah? So what do we do with it? Do we keep it? Do we keep it and drive it to $1 million? Or what do we do? We'll talk about that in our next video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.